Now, before I do continue the video, I wanted to just share with you a gift it is that I had received for Mother's Day that I want to share with all of you as well, whether you have a mother you want to share it with, you want to share it with yourself. Again, mother is an energy. So this Mother's Day, we're just honoring feminine energy. That's also for men as well. Your feminine energy within. Thank you for nurturing yourself. Thank you for nurturing others. Thank you for your compassion, your love, and your creativity, which is all of the mother energy. Thank you for birthing something new from your own self, which is the vibration of the blue rose. And so I just wanted to share with you this gift I had gotten from Rose Forever for Mother's Day, which is a bouquet of blue roses. Now, most of you can see that I changed my name to 144 Blue Rose Temple. And Rose Forever gifted me a bouquet of blue roses. Now, I love Rose Forever because it's all natural. I'm all about sacred living and holistic health. And the box, down to even the oils it is that they use to both color and preserve the roses, are all vegan. All right, so that makes me very excited. Even the suede boxes and the velvet boxes, those are all vegan as well. So they come in different colors. It comes in different boxes as well as shapes and sizes. And I am including a Priestess 25 $25 coupon code for you to use. You go to Rose Forever box below for your Priestess 25 coupon code for $25 off any bouquet on the Rose Forever website. And there's also going to be a direct link to the website in the box below as well. Hello, so tribe friends and family. This full moon eclipse portal, though, there's so much energy and there's so much going on with this full moon eclipse portal right now. And part of the reason I'm coming on here today for a collective update is I've been getting a lot of questions regarding this portal, like what's going on and why is this happening? Why is that happening? There's a lot of things that are happening right now on just a multi-dimensional level, and there's beautiful things happening right now. Though there are a lot of people that are describing it as like a purgy and intense time, which it is. This portal, this cycle is all about the dark goddess within. Okay, it's all about the Medusa energy. It's all about the Kali Ma energy. It's all about the Isis energy. It's about going within yourself with this full moon in Scorpio. And while Scorpio is already an intense energy, right? When you think of Mercury retrograde, Scorpio, eclipse, there's already some energies in most people that come up, which we don't even need to have those either. Like, oh, another Mercury retrograde, oh, another eclipse, which even that, it's like the reprogramming of that, of like, wow, another eclipse. I get to change within, and that's going to be reflected without of me, because that's what eclipses are. It's a big descent within. It's a big timeline jump without. So it kind of speeds things up. And that's how you can see the eclipse is. It's really just speeding things up. It's asking us to go within and without of ourselves, to see the truth within and without of ourselves, to speed things up without of us. Eclipses usually lead to timeline jumps, and 144 as I say that, because you're doing so much work within, And not only that, of the full moon in Scorpio, this is the last Scorpio Taurus node eclipse for years. All right, so this is intense. We are clearing karmic debts right now, especially with the south node energy of Scorpio. We're clearing past life energies. We are clearing these karmic debts. Okay, and what's coming to mind is like, and part of the reason, by the way, like that I came on is there's a lot of messages and questions that I've gotten through email or just whatever way that it is. It comes to karma, because I have gotten a lot of questions about that this season too. What is karma, right? And I'm sure you've heard of also the word dharma. Are you living in your karma or are you living in your dharma? Now, when it comes to karma, because there is a lot of karmic debt energies, there's a lot of karma just being cleared right now. How do we truly clear karma? By returning to the infinite present moment of now, by aligning and merging with your highest timeline. And I feel the need to mention this. Number one, it's a very karmic time. Don't see karmic as negative. You are karmically being aligned to your highest timeline, which is clearing away, say, like the negative karma or what's clinging you, what's binding you to lower karmic timelines, which goes all the way deep down to our subconscious, to the cellular level, to the things without of us. And so karma, because this is a karmic time. I've actually gotten a lot of people who like, how can I break karma, or what best way can I clear karma right now? By just letting things be, by taking accountability. And I think that that's the biggest karma breaker, is taking accountability for your free will, for your life, for your energy, and returning to the infinite present moment of now. That's how we as humans and in this realm have just played out karmic timelines for centuries and centuries and centuries, and lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, is by thinking that we have to pay something. When what is karma? Karma is for our soul contracts. Karma is for us to learn lessons. Karma is that soul contract with a person, a place, a thing, a lesson, to rise into higher consciousness. South Node Scorpio, full moon Scorpio, eclipse, anything that's going on in your life right now, and I mean anything, within or without of you, one, don't judge it. Again, this is a karmic time, 444, don't judge it. But use whatever is making itself known to you right now, whatever's presenting itself to you, whatever truth, within or without of you, use that to rise into higher consciousness. You see, it's like I do Akashic records, and a lot of that is past life energy and things like that. We could spend lifetimes trying to learn a lesson, or we could just jump off of the karmic wheel. When it comes to karma, all it's doing is bringing you back to source consciousness. All that karma is doing, because there's all these different ways that we could learn karmic lessons and all of those things. But all of those lessons, no matter what they are for you, is to bring you back to source consciousness. It's just lessons our soul repeats or learns on deeper levels and closes out lifetime after lifetime, to return to source consciousness, returning home to yourself, which is the infinite present moment of now. So I do feel the need to mention that. There's been so many questions about karma, about how people can pay back their karma. Do they even have karma? We all of our soul contracts and lessons with every person, every place, everywhere you live, any person you come across, any situation you come across, all of that is for your soul to learn lessons, to rise into a higher consciousness, and that's it. So that's why I say, when it comes to this time, like, just don't judge what's coming up. Don't judge what's coming up within or without of you. It is a truth that you need to see, hear, feel, clear, and release, so that you can come into a higher consciousness. Because right now, we are being karmically aligned, and it's happening very quickly, which is why it's also, there is a little bit of the turmoil or panic for some of the collective, because it's happening quickly. It's happening very quickly, and there's not a lot of quote unquote time to resist this. I think that I made a post, and I've seen it other places too, when it comes to, if you do not move with this eclipse, it's going to drag you. And by that I mean, it's like facing and accepting these truths, because non-acceptance and resistance to your own truth, or truth without a view, is just simply going to bring you suffering. We cause our own suffering. And so right now is a beautiful time to release suffering, to know that it is safe to accept the truth. It is safe to accept the truth. It is always safe to accept the truth. But most of us like to resist it, whether it's the truth within us about like ourselves, or without of us, a truth that's presenting itself without of us. And this season is just so power-packed with beautiful things, yes. And again, like, the purging is from this light. So just remembering that too, 808, as I say that, this purging, while I see a lot of people kind of talking about the eclipse in like a darker sense and way, it's really just truth. And it's really just merging our higher and lower timelines. there's a lot of union codes right now, a lot of union and a lot of blue rose and diamond codes. And what's going on right now is we are birthing a brand new consciousness. We're being asked to face the unknown. Right now is a time where the feminine is actually taking the lead consciousness wise. And that's the image that I kept getting, was like the feminine is taking the lead consciousness wise, which in general, it is the divine God, divine feminine energy, which would be the closest to God. And then there's the masculine energy, the lower realms, lower chakras, however you want to see it. And but right now, we're being asked to come into our feminine energies, which means losing control, which means surrendering to the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen next. And the thing about this time is like this truly, this new consciousness that's anchoring in this planet right now, and that's birthing through each and every one of us as we come into our authentic truths. But the thing about this is, while surrender in general, you're always going to have to surrender, this is truly a time where we are working with a new energy. This planet has not seen this energy quite yet in this planet's timeline. It has not seen this energy. So we are learning to work with our new energy. This planet is as well. So be easy on you. Have compassion for yourself. Be compassionate with others, as this is just truly a new energy. Within and without of us all. So honoring your new energy and giving yourself space and compassion to learn this new energy. You know, we've been operating as a dominant, toxic, masculine world. We're finally surrendering to the feminine. And so this is new. It's new for the world. It's new for history. It's new for ourselves. You know, even for yourself in your own life, if you think about it in that way, it's like, what would life look like if the feminine 144 was the one to lead the way? What would it look like if your inner feminine led the way? Most people, including myself included, I have no clue what that looks like. Why? Because we've never lived that before. No matter how feminine you appear or am or be or whatever it is, your feminine energy actually leading the way in your life, this is something to just surrender to in itself, because we don't know what it's like. We don't. And that's the beauty, that's the mystery of the goddess. It's truly the mystery of the goddess. And there's so many right now that are hearing the soul call. And what I kept seeing and hearing was like the song of the goddess. The song of the goddess is singing. It's playing. The goddess is singing her song. And so many men, women, non-binary, just beings, light beings, are hearing this song, are hearing the feminine's call, cry, her song, surrendering to her. And so it's a beautiful time to be alive right now. Though I will say that it's the acceptance of truth. So yes, it is a little bit intense. So wherever you are in your journey, with that, I just encourage you to keep going. You know, I did mention when it comes to this portal as well, we have a lot of Medusa. I mentioned Medusa, Kali Ma energy. But as well when it comes to sexuality. So there's a lot of healing of our sexual and Kundalini energy as a planet. And this is just from beyond the human existence, you know, when it comes to the masculine and the feminine polarities of the planet. But we're healing deep when it comes to the sexual wounding. What's coming to mind right now as well is just in general, these union codes that are anchoring right now. By the way, I won't say it has nothing to do with physical union, because it does. But when I mention union codes, because a lot of people ask me too, like, what are these codes? Union codes are on a cellular and DNA level. And they activate within us when your higher timelines and these lower karmic timelines are merging. So union codes are really you coming into union with God, your higher self, and it's the physical manifestation of that. So you get these codes within to bring you into union within first. Physically afterwards, it manifests. So that's what these union codes are. And that's really just truly what the twin flame journey is in general. It's an activation within, and it will be physically manifested without 333. But unfortunately, it's like the word, even the word union is so romanticized, which I think that we've like all done on this journey too. And union is the merging of your highest timeline in you. Union is the merging of your highest self in you. Your union is the merging of thy will and your free will. And so those codes right now, they're anchoring through us all. That and this full moon in Scorpio, this eclipse season, the south node in Scorpio, that's eclipsing us to our higher timelines with these union codes. It's all working together. It's always working out in your highest favor and in your highest good, no matter what it looks like, which that's definitely the message that Kalima has had for this entire portal is it's working out in your highest good. See, a lot of people have a problem trusting the feminine. 33 seconds. This is on multi-dimensional layers, trusting the feminine when there's things that are unseen. That could be as simple as, say, not trusting a feminine without a view and the intuition and how she can lead, right? That can also be us not trusting our own intuition and just following what looks better, right? This looks better. It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable because I can see it. We're letting the feminine lead the way. As a collective, as a world, within ourselves, we are letting the feminine lead the way. The masculine energy is stepping aside in a sense and allowing the feminine to do what it is that she does. Trusting the feminine even when it's unseen. That's a safety that we all as human beings need to reestablish within ourselves. We have lost the safety of the Divine Mother. And I won't say lost the safety, but forget, because we are here to remember. We have forgotten that safety in the unknown, in the cosmic womb. And so at this point, right, we're in 2023, wherever you are in the world. I'm in the United States, at least for right now. But the divine masculine leads physically in this realm, but it is the divine feminine that sees the unseen. Our inner feminine that sees the unseen and is truly always leading us in the highest way. It's just that our ego and all these other things feel safer when we can see things. It feels safer in the masculine energy because we've been so programmed that way. But right now, the divine is asking us to rewrite the script, 33 seconds, to reprogram the DNA. You know, up 45 years ago, we were still operating on two-stranded DNA. Two-stranded DNA. And now we talk about, like, again, the codes, DNA, and stuff like that. I've actually had my own kind of like revelations and awakening as to my connection with like DNA. And as a child, from like 4 years old, I was obsessed with DNA. And I mean, like, it never stopped, and it still doesn't. Like, I went to an Ivy League to study biology, and my whole life was dedicated to science before I was on the spiritual journey. You know, so I'm actually, before this, I'm such a science nerd, and I'm a political science nerd as well, and still am. Political science, though, I've kind of stepped away from because, yeah. But DNA, our DNA, 45 years ago, we were operating on two-stranded DNA. We have 12 strands, and we do not have 12 strands. We have 13 strands. It's the ether, the God. Think about this in the chakra system, the 144,000. 12 times 12 equals what? 144. We are here to birth this new consciousness, to anchor this new consciousness, to repair the helixes of our DNA and anchor that on Earth. All right, what's going on right now, it's new energy. So just be easy on yourself. Be easy on your body. Like, our physical bodies, doesn't matter who you are, how long you've been on this journey, our physical bodies right now are experiencing so much light that there are people experiencing it, and maybe physical purging, or you need to detox, or this or that. Every single one of us is adjusting to this. And the word that I hear is just evolution, 33 seconds as I say that. That's truly what's happening. And I'm not going to go into like a science tangent because I can, and talking about evolution. And this is just energetically, we are experiencing evolution. An evolution of the DNA, returning to single stranded, the original DNA from before even human existence. And what is that? A bunch of beautiful words, 19 minutes to say that we are returning to the present moment, the infinite present moment of now. And it's through these diamond codes, it's through these union codes, it's through your remembrance, it's through your facing of what it is that you're facing. It has nothing to do with what's seen. It has nothing to do with what's seen. It has nothing to do with what's posted. It has nothing to do with what people see without of you. What is the inner work it is that you're doing? That is returning home. That is a dance between the lover and the beloved. You, your subconscious, coming to the conscious. That is your divine birthright. That is your purpose. So wherever you are, just know that all truly is well right now. There's a lot of people saying just a lot of different things. There's a lot of different experiences. I've even shared some of my experiences. My eclipse season, well, no, it was my Pisces season to eclipse season, has been something, even for me personally. And I have a lot of Pisces in my chart. Aries in the 7th house, Saturn. So it's been a wild 3 months. And I would say, like, not even the word wild, there's so much truth that has presented itself within and without of me. Both. It's been both in the past 3 months. And I'm so thankful for it, you know. But what a time to be alive, so tribe. Find your tribe. Find people who love and support you. Find people who see you beyond the human. Find people who see you beyond the flesh. Because right now, there's a lot of unions happening. Yes, it's a union within. There is a coming home within right now. But be open and ready to receive. Be open and ready to receive higher reflections of your value. Be open and ready to receive higher opportunities, career, money of your value. There's a lot regarding abundance as well. There's a lot regarding abundance. Right now, you are making peace with your own self so that you can step into your highest self, because you deserve people that reflect a higher value. You deserve opportunities, careers that reflect your higher value. But that timeline shift comes from a shift, a free will shift from within. That's what I have for you, Soul Tribe. I hope that everyone is well. Please comment how it is that you're doing, any downloads it is that you have. If you would like an Akashic record session, a one-on-one session, or we do have a few combo ceremonies in the state of Connecticut in the month of May until the end of the month of May, please feel free to reach out. All the information is in the box below. But I love you, and I hope that you have a great day.